OpenMedia is broken down into now 4 key areas. OpenMedia Now is about rundowns, about producing linear TV news programs. OpenMedia Vision is about planning the news. It's a fundamental part of your day to try and plan as much as possible to produce the news. And OpenMedia Infinity is about the storytelling of news production. It's the collaborative, modern storytelling which is agnostic to all outputs, so web, social media, TV, all these outputs. So those are the 3 products. Now, Newsbroker, which is the 4th pillar to the OpenMedia product stack, is about research. Research for OpenMedia has been a question that has been becoming more important for our customers over the past 5 to 6 years, mainly because of the explosion of data and content from multiple sources. Historically, research was the agency wires, DPA or AP, it doesn't matter. But now research is about social media, it's about self-generated content on YouTube, it's about mobile phones and connected devices. So how do you deal with this myriad of content and be able to produce the news? Well, you need a research engine, and that's what Newsbroker is. So this is the OpenMedia client. So I have got a list of my stories inside OpenMedia, all of which I've got stuff about Amsterdam, refugees, various different things. If I click on my story, I can see I've got refugees mentioned in here, but I also know in relation to this has actually got a lot to do with Hungary. So what's going on in Hungary is actually quite important. So I can start to add key terms in about Hungary. So it's very easy for me to now research my story across all these amount of sources that I have access to by just clicking Newsbroker search update. So now that I've gone into Newsbroker from OpenMedia, I've opened it up, I've generated results, and what are the results focused on? Well, of course they're looking at my traditional world of agency sources, but of course they're also looking at the whole world of the social sphere. Right? You can see all the tweets that are available, and this gives me a sort of one view, catch-all view of all these sources. I can look at web sources that the corporation is interested in following, whether that may be a competitor or institutions or organizations that are relevant, as well as my image sources and my video sources. So this allows you to see the third-party sources that you subscribe to, but also the self-generated images and videos that the corporation is looking at, all in one place. And just like the story bin concept that has been invented by inside of OpenMedia, I can start to utilize this information inside my story, right? I can grab content and put it into the story bin, right? And I can use this information and push it into a sort of start to block out some story ideas inside Newsbroker. And when I'm happy with this, I can now push this back into OpenMedia. I've done a little bit of research. I found something about Hungary which is important to my story, and I can just single-click button, publish to OpenMedia. It's gone successfully. I can tab back to OpenMedia and look at my story bins and see my refugee story and see all that information that I've been adding into the story simply by just clicking. It's all there. This is the additional information that I added. So within simple, just a couple of clicks, I'm researching my story across multiple sources which are difficult to get access to. It's keeping me informed and keeping me updated on what's going on in that story, and I'm straight back into my news production process. So a very simple, connected process for research and storytelling.